Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me today. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. So, let's get into it right away, right? What are we talking about today? Today, we're going to talk about self improvement, right? We always talk about self improvement, but let's talk about ways that we can do so, okay? And now keep in mind, there are so many ways in which you can do this. So I'm just going to give you a few ways that you can practice your self improvement. And again, many ways you can do this, right? So try something for 90 days. While we're talking about this different ideas and how to self improve, let's also like keep in mind like time frames, right? Because if you do this for 2 or 3 days, you may not really see any improvement, right? So try it for at least 90 days, I would say, right? For 90 days, try something completely new that you haven't, whether that is exercising for 90 days without, any break in between. Okay, so maybe you can do at least 5 days a week for 90 days, right? Try reading a book for 90 days. Every single day, set a time aside where you can read self improvement books. There are so many great self improvement books, which I can actually do the list for you in a different video. So, reading self development, self growth books that gives you so many different ways in how to expand your thinking. It's a great way to self improve, okay? Mentally, or, you know, in so many different ways, right? Self improvement book is not just for the mental, it also helps you with your emotional awareness, right? And many other different things. Try to do something new. Okay, how about like going to new places where you haven't? Okay, um, trying new food that you probably haven't for 90 days. Try something new. It doesn't have to be every day, maybe every weekend, because you may not have time every day, right? Because we work. So every weekend, maybe you'll go to somewhere new and try something new. Okay, or wake up early for 90 days. If you are a late sleeper, if you like to sleep in, nothing is wrong with that. But you know what they say, early birds catch the worm. So waking up early also gives you a longer day, like a lot of the time when we wake up later in the evening, we feel like, oh, we don't have enough day to do all that we want to do, right? So waking up early in the morning gives you a longer day. And it also really feels good. Like I love waking up early in the morning. It gives my body so much energy too. And I actually have so much energy when I wake up in the morning, earlier in the morning than later in the day. So try that for 90 days. See where it takes you. Um, Work hard on yourself, beautiful people, because you do deserve it. Okay? Don't work so hard at your job. Work smart at your job, but work hard on yourself. And if you do work hard at your job, because maybe you have one of those physically hard job, right? Or maybe even mentally hard job, work harder on yourself. Okay? The harder you work on yourself, the easier life will become. Okay? And you can manifest your financial success through working harder on yourself than you would on your job. Okay? And like working hard on yourself, there's so many ways you can do this. Okay? You can work on your attitude. Okay? That's a great one to do. Work on how you react, how you interact with people, right? Work on how you respond, right? Um, You can work on your personality. You want to be more outgoing. You want to be more speak up more. You want to be excited about each and every day. That is a personality trait, okay, that you can actually work on and learn to make that your habit, okay. um, Work on your philosophy, okay. Work on the way you understand things, the way you um, how you visualize something, right? How you see something, or how you interpret people or situations or life in general, okay. Your philosophy on life in general, it's a big concept on your quality of life. That is actually one thing that really opened my eyes and changed my world for me. Like, practicing that brought me so much more blessings than which I already have, but was not even aware of. Okay, beautiful people, because I know you're all blessed, but maybe your philosophy is keeping you from seeing your blessings. Okay, so working on that will greatly help the quality of your life. Okay, in many ways. Work on your communication. Okay, how do you communicate? What kind of language do you use? Okay, these are actually, we take this for granted because we think, oh, since we know how to talk, we have great communication, but a lot of people in life do not have good communication. Okay, that is why they feel frustrated that people don't understand them, or that they don't get people. Either way, whether you feel like people don't understand you or you don't get people, that's both part of communication. Okay, so working on your communication would not only be beneficial to the quality of your life, but also to the well being of your emotional life, okay? Your emotional health. And keep in mind, beautiful people, there are universal laws out there that we all live by. Everything in life, okay, lives by this law, whether we recognize it or not, whether we choose to consciously respect it and live by it, or unconsciously, doesn't matter. The law does exist and we all pay the consequences, okay, whether it's conscious or not. The law does not care about that, right? The universal law. So practicing these things also will bring you in balance with the universal law, making your life just that much better and that much more quality. Okay? Remember, success is something that you actually attract, it's not something that you work harder for. So don't work hard, work smart, but always, always work harder on yourself, because you deserve it. And I know you can do it, beautiful people. I know you can. And together, there's nothing we can't achieve. So feel free to drop me a comment if you want me on one of these topics, if you want me to elaborate on it some more, or maybe you have some new ideas that you want me to talk about, that you want me to expand on for you. I would love to do that. So don't be afraid to drop me a comment, okay? And if you got at least one thing from this video, I would ask you to go ahead and hit that like button, hit those thumbs up, so we can get these videos to as many people as possible that are in the journey that you and I are on, okay? And thank you again for always joining me. And feel free to watch my other videos, for I talk about many ways that we can develop on our path of self growth, okay? And they all kind of go hand in hand, helping you understand a bigger picture of the path of self development and different ways in which you can do this, okay? So feel free to watch it. And if you watch one right now, it's only going to be that much more stronger for you to understand, or easier for you to understand, but stronger for you to comprehend and actually be able to use it, right? I love you so much. Thank you for always being with me, and thank you for working on yourself and believing in yourself, because I believe in you. I love you, beautiful people. Mwah. Bye.